time, get dressed, drink coffee, and smile, checking for a glow, to be ready for your work. Getting out of your home, thinking of new goals and achievements while walking toward your car. But suddenly, oops, you are searching for your keys in your pockets or bags, but there's no keys. So, rushing back to your home while the time starts going on now. You lost that control starting from now. Going up through the stairs, opening your bedroom doors, running toward that small drawer. But no, there is no keys again here. And as well there's no time. You thought of no more time to waste. So you start searching randomly everywhere, calling everyone, even your memory, to answer your question. Then you pause for a second and getting back toward that drawer again. Open it, but with more concentration, looking carefully under that paper, behind your book, or inside your card box. But you start hoping, or imagination, sometimes hallucination. You close it and open it again, hoping that a magic is applied or a prayer is applied for that key to be even aside, that you didn't look at it carefully. This is a moment. This is the moment when you are absolutely sure. You are sure this time, but the reality is different. How weird is it? It's that time when you start seeing what you want to be a real, and apply what is in your imagination to be alive. Then hardly you start doubting yourself near that drawer. What you're thinking? What's really happened last night? Am I gonna investigate now? Or looking for another way to go work? Should I call a taxi? Or take my neighbor's car? We're amazing. We're walking side by side with life, even if it was against us. But really, where's my keys? Really, these situations happen to me and you and everybody. Situations happen everywhere. But anyways, you will find the solution. Either you will get a taxi or another car owned by anyone, or calling a friend or someone. You will discover it, or even you will take a permission from your manager that you will be absent that day. The life will be going on. The life will go forward. And it doesn't mean that you lost something or you didn't do your role here. The life will go forward regardless of anything, regardless of any simple incidents like this, or even big incidents. So, no, this is not the problem, of course. The problem is, where's my keys? I need it. I need it for anything that I'm gonna do later. So then you back home, or even stayed at home, and see that key on that small shelf out there. Yes, last night you came back very tired and you just threw it that time. Subconsciously, of course. Because you were so tired. Thinking of tomorrow, thinking of something else. Thinking of what you are gonna do this night and what you should do next week. This is the life in this eras now. We are doing simple tasks like keeping the keys, or like thinking of the place of these keys after back home. We are doing these tasks subconsciously related on what they call it the parasympathetic nervous system, the unconscious nervous system, to do it because we are tired of different things. Our lives these days are beautiful. They are very colorful. Yes, life these days in this era is very beautiful. It's very colorful. We like multiple things to be applied in a single day. we are going to work, we are chatting with these friends, we are with an online friend, we are doing an online courses, we are applying a new things, we are doing a lot of things, and we like it like this. We like it full of colors. It's not like before. We have multiple things in multiple ways and multiple places in a different shapes and forms. This is how it's life now. It's different than before. It's not only about this time with this family or one job and one time and one thing. Now it's very colorful. That's why our mentality is different. These some simple tasks like putting the keys. It's no longer matter to us, except for that moment when you want to achieve your time, when you want to follow up your days. You didn't find the key to open your car, to go to everywhere you want. Yes. Now, these days, we're relying on subconscious thinking. We're doing simple thing without thinking because we're thinking of something else that's more complicated. We're driving a car without thinking how we drive it like we were used to do when you start driving it the first time. You're driving the car these days thinking of what's happened that day, what will happen tomorrow, what you're gonna do after a week. We're thinking forward, and you may hear before from people or psychologists or even TikTok people talking about live the moment and think of that moment specifically. Live your life as it is now. And they are used, yeah, of course. They are saying that every time, and in another episode they will say, yeah, think forward, you have to plan your life after 5 to 10 years. I know. And that make us thinking of different things, thinking of the moment and thinking of tomorrow. Yeah, it's difficult a little bit, but this is what we like actually. Yes, the best thing that we have to do is that you have a time to think of the future and you have the time to live the present. And this is what they call it, I think, time management, which is, oh my god, this is not applied to every time or everything or every task. If you live with a family, you might sometimes remember your child's smile when you opened the door the first time, or your mother's happiness when she cooked you a new food that day. You may remember it, but you may not. Several times, several other times. This is a human. We will not blame ourselves. But yeah, there is a time for everything if we just think of it. There is a time when you sit down thinking of your achievement. There is a time when you're sitting down thinking of your future. There is a time when you appreciate what you have of health and wealth and happiness and family and everything. You know, sometimes when you think with yourself that when I lost the place of this object, I will not search for it because I will not find it now. But if I stop searching for it, I will find it, of course. This is weird. But if you think of it, at the end of the day, you will find yourself finding lots of valuable things when you were searching for that key. You might find an old album that have your pictures with your friends and family in that trip, or maybe you find that old game that you were playing with your brother, or you might find that old letter from your mother when you travel in the first time in your life. That has an advantage also. You find very good things when you were searching for that key in hidden places that you were not thinking of searching in them if you didn't lose that key. That key, it wasn't the key of your car only. It was a key of different thing in your life that it's need an appreciation and talking about it. That key story will will be told by you as a funny story and a new memory. Thank you.